We will use easy words. We will use short sentences. You don't need perfect grammar. You only need to speak. That's the most important part. Just open your mouth and try. You can pause this video anytime. You can repeat after me. That will help you speak better. You can listen many times. You can say the words with me. That is a great way to learn. So, are you ready? Let's begin. First, I will tell you a little about me. My name is Ariel. I am 29 years old. I live in a big city. I teach English online. I love my students. They come from many countries. In my free time, I go to cafes and parks. I like reading, walking, and talking with friends. I enjoy learning about other cultures. Now you tell me about you. Say your name. Say where you live. Say what you like. Say it in English. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Just try. You can say something like, "My name is Sam. I live in Turkey. I like football. I drink tea in the morning. I talk to my friends on WhatsApp." That's great. Now let's talk more about friends. Talking with friends is a good way to practice English. You don't need big words. You need small words. You need real words. The words you use every day. You can say hello. You can ask, "How are you?" You can say, "What's new?" That is a good way to start a talk. You can also say, "How was your day?" That shows you care. A friend will feel happy when you ask that. Try it. Say it out loud. How was your day? Very good. Now I will teach you some things you can say when your friend speaks. If your friend says, "I had a hard day," you can say, "Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that." If your friend says, "I'm happy today," you can say, "That's great." These are small answers, but they are kind. They help your friend feel good. You can also say, "Me too," or "That's interesting," or "Really." These words help the talk go on. Now let's learn some ways to ask questions. That is how you keep a conversation alive. You can ask, "What did you eat today?" or "Did you watch any movies?" You can ask, "What are you doing tomorrow?" or "Do you want to go out?" If your English is not strong yet, that is okay. Just ask one small question, then listen. Your friend will talk. You can learn many words by listening. You can repeat their words. You can say, "Oh, you went to the mall?" That shows you understand. That is how to be a good friend in English. Now I will tell you a story. I had a friend from Japan. Her name was Emmy. Her English was not perfect, but she always smiled. She always tried. We talked slowly. We used small words. She asked me, "What do you like to eat?" I said, "I like noodles." She said, "Me too." That was our first talk. After that, we talked every week. She said, "Let's eat lunch together." I said, "Yes." We ate lunch. We laughed. We shared stories. She asked many questions. I did too. We became good friends. Now her English is better. But even before, we talked a lot. Because she was not afraid. That is the lesson. Don't be afraid. Talk with your friends. Talk in English. Even if it's slow. Even if you forget words. That's okay. Just smile. Just try. People will like you more when you try. They will help you. They will listen to you. And you will get better. Now let's practice some common questions. You can use these with friends. Say them with me. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for lunch? Do you like music? Who is your favorite singer? Do you go to school? What is your job? Do you like sports? What do you do on weekends? These are great questions to ask friends. They are not too hard. They are fun to answer. Now say some answers. I wake up at 7. I eat rice for lunch. I like pop music. My favorite singer is Taylor Swift. I go to school every day. I work in a shop. I like football. I go to the park on weekends. Very good. Now try making your own answers. Use your life. Use your real words. Now, let's talk about feelings. Talking with friends is not just about food or work, it is also about feelings. You can say, I'm happy today, or I'm a little tired, or I feel sad. When you share your feelings, your friend understands you. They will share their feelings too. You can say, I understand. You can say, I hope you feel better. You can say, that's great news. These small sentences help your friend feel good, and they help you speak more English. So remember, when you talk with friends, use small words. Ask easy questions. Listen carefully. Smile often. Speak from your heart. That is the best way to practice English. That is how to make friends in English. Are you enjoying this talk? Do you want to keep going? Great. We will learn more in the next part. Now let's talk about how to start a conversation. Maybe you see a friend at work or in class. You want to talk, but you don't know what to say. That's okay. You can start with a small hello. You can say, Hi, how are you? Or, Hey, what's up? That is a simple way to begin. You don't need long sentences. You just need to start. Then you can ask one small question, like, Did you watch the game? Or, How was your weekend? That makes the other person smile. They will answer you. Then you can say something more. You can say, That sounds fun, or I did the same. Just like that, you are talking. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Just listen and try. You can say, Can you say that again? Or, What does that mean? That is okay. That is how we learn. Your friend will help you. They will speak slowly. They will explain. You are learning by speaking. That is the best way. Let's look at a short example. You see your friend Lisa. You say, Hi Lisa, how are you? She says, I'm good. I went to the zoo yesterday. You can say, Oh, nice. What animals did you see? She says, Lions, tigers, monkeys, and elephants. You say, Wow, I like elephants. Now you are both talking. That is a good conversation. It started with one small question. This is how real friends talk. Small things, little by little. That is the key. You don't need to wait until your English is perfect. If you wait, you will wait forever. Start now. Speak now. Practice now. Let's do another example. You are with a new classmate. You want to talk. You say, Hello, my name is Omar. What's your name? The person says, I'm Sarah. You say, Nice to meet you, Sarah. She smiles. You ask, Where are you from? She says, I'm from Brazil. You say, "Oh, cool! I love Brazilian music." She laughs and says, "Really? I love music too." And now you are talking. That is how friendship starts. One hello, one question, one smile. That's all. You don't need to talk about deep things. Just start with simple topics. Music, food, movies, weather. You can say, "It's hot today," or "Did you see the rain?" or "I like your jacket." These are easy ways to start talking, and when you talk more, you feel more confident. You stop feeling shy. You start feeling happy. You learn more words. You get better at speaking. That is the goal. That is the journey. I remember one time I met a new person at the bus stop. I said, "Hi, the bus is late again." The person smiled and said, "Yes, it's always late." I laughed and said, "I think we need a bike." She laughed too. We talked all the way on the bus. That person became my friend, just from one sentence. So remember, one small sentence can start a big friendship. Now let's talk about what to do if you forget words. That happens to everyone, even me. Don't feel bad. Just stop. Take a breath. Try to say the word in a different way. For example, maybe you forget the word glove. You can say, "the thing for hands in winter." Your friend will understand. You can also use your hands. You can point. You can smile. You can say, "Wait, I forgot the word." That is okay. That is normal. We all forget sometimes. It's better to try than to say nothing. When you try, people see your effort. They respect you. They help you. They want to talk more. Now I will give you some magic words. These words help in any talk. First is really. It shows interest. If your friend says, "I went to the beach," you say, "Really?" It means, "Tell me more." Second is wow. It shows surprise. Your friend says, "I won a prize." You say, "Wow, that's amazing." Third is me too. It shows connection. Your friend says, "I like ice cream." You say, "Me too." That makes them smile. Fourth is I see. That shows you understand. If your friend says, "I was tired yesterday," you say, "I see." That is a kind answer. These small words are very powerful. They are short, but they show you care. Use them often. They will make your conversations better. Now let's talk about messages. Sometimes we talk with friends by text, maybe on WhatsApp or Facebook. That is also good English practice. You can say, "Hi, how are you today?" or "What are you doing?" You can send a short message like, "Let's meet at 5," or "Do you want to get coffee?" Text messages are short, so they are great for learning English. You don't need to write big paragraphs. Just say what you feel. Use smile emojis if you like. Emojis help show your feelings. You can say, "I'm happy," or "I'm tired," and your friend understands you. That's fun. That's friendly. You can also practice your English by writing messages to yourself. Write about your day. Write what you want to say to your friend. Then read it out loud. That is a good way to learn. Now let's talk about how to end a conversation. Sometimes you need to go. You can say, "I have to go now," or "Talk to you later." You can also say, "It was nice talking to you," or See you soon. These are kind ways to end a talk. They are simple and friendly. Say them with a smile. Your friend will feel good, and you will feel proud, because you spoke English today. You tried, you learned, and that's wonderful. Now let's talk about asking and answering questions. This is a big part of talking with friends. If you want to keep the conversation going, you need to ask something. You can ask about their day. You can ask about their family. You can ask about their job or what they did last weekend. But remember, ask one question at a time. Ask simple questions like, "How was your day?" or "What did you eat for lunch?" or "Did you watch the movie last night?" These are not hard questions. Your friend will answer and maybe ask you something too. Then you can answer. And just like that, you are both talking. Don't try to speak fast. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. Take your time. And when your friend talks, listen. Listen carefully. Listening is just as important as speaking. If you don't understand, that's okay. Say, "Sorry, can you say that again?" or "I didn't get that." That is polite. Your friend will repeat it. That is how you learn. Many people think speaking is only talking, but good speakers are also good listeners. Listening helps you learn new words. Listening helps you understand how people talk. You learn real English from real conversations. I learned so many new words just by listening to people around me. At school, at work, in the coffee shop, on the bus, I listened. I didn't talk all the time. I just listened. I heard how people say hello. I heard how they ask questions. I heard how they say goodbye. I copied them. I practiced at home. I said their words again and again. That is how I got better. You can do that too. Let's talk more about listening. When your friend is speaking, don't think about your next sentence. Just listen, smile, nod, say yes or "I see."